All right, this is what we're gonna do. So yeah, this is how I want to put this. This is gonna be me explaining my story in about 5 minutes. 2025, crap year. Don't want to repeat it in 2026. This is how. This is what I want to explain, kind of in a nutshell. My first memory, and this is all thanks to my mom, is at 3 years old, sitting in a movie theater, Princess Leia's diplomatic cruiser flying overhead over Tatooine, being chased down by an Imperial cruiser and overrun and being picked up by Darth Vader. So I'll tell you what, I've had basically my entire life terrified of Darth Vader. Why? Because that was the first villain I was introduced to. Thanks, George Lucas. Thanks, Mom. Um, I have had a love of Star Wars thanks to my mom, and that has not changed ever. Um, I've seen, I saw the original Star Wars in theaters at the age of 3 when it originally released in 1977. Yes, I am that old. I was 3 in 1977. Well, actually, I was 2.5. I was close to being 3 when it was in the theater when it released. Um, so take that for what it's worth. Well, you mega Star Wars fans. Uh huh. Suck it. Anyway, look, I I have a passion for Star Wars. I do have a deep passion for it. It does not run my life, but I love Star Wars. That is my first villain is Darth Vader. You know, I have all of these Governor Tarkin, the Death Star, TIE fighters, X-Wings, Y-Wings, Hoth, Luke, Obi-Wan, the Raiders, Sand People, all of it. It's all there. I have that passion in Star Wars, but I grew up in such a small town, and we grew up, I mean, that going to Star Wars, that one Star Wars movie when I was that young, that I never got to see until I was much older. I did not see Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi in theaters. I had to wait till they came out on VHS and got them at, yes, I know what VHS is. Yes, I had to go rent them at Blockbusters and nowhere video stores after that. I am that old. Yes, I know I'm dating myself. Yes, I'm Gen X. That's how it had to go. We were, that was how poor we were. But I wore those tapes out. So that's just how it was. Growing up, we didn't have much for me to do extracurricular stuff. I didn't get to find an acting class. I didn't get to go find a drama class in high school. I didn't know what that was. I didn't get to go to after school things because after school I had to be home to take care of things. I was the oldest. You know, I had to get home from school. I had to take care of things. I had to do things. I had things that were definitely needed to be done. All right? That's just how it was. So, all of that being said, my life getting out of coming out of school. Okay, so, why am I telling you all this? Why am I giving this story? I grew up all I'm saying I grew up poor and I'm telling you all these things mainly because I have given up a very large chunk of my life for other people. I do things for other people. I've given up my life to take care of other people, to make sure they have what they need, to take care of them, to make sure that other people have what they need, to make sure they get what they need. I made sure that they were taken care of. Oh, this is going to be nice. Anyway, my life has been more about serving others than it has been about me. So, my goals, my life ambitions, until the last few years, and this past year have not been mine. They've all been, they've always been on the back burner. This past year, these last couple years, I've been working towards goals that would help my family and my kids and me live a better life, but not my dreams. And every time we've gone in the last few years when we've gone to Disney World and I've gotten to see Galaxy's Edge and I've ridden Rise of the Resistance, absolute love it. I've got a video on my channel. You can go back and watch it. You can see where I absolutely love being in Galaxy's Edge. Um, I want to be a part of the Star Wars universe in some way. I I I have a need to be a part of the Star Wars universe in some way, somehow. And I don't know how to make that happen. I've been trying to figure out how to make that happen. My mom gave me without knowing that she did this, she gave me a love and a passion for sci-fi and this in Star Wars. And in this past year, she has passed away. She had uh, gallbladder cancer, and she passed away in July. And I want to make sure that I don't miss living at least one part of my dream of being able to do something like that. I want to be able to do at least one of these things, one of my dreams, because my I have I have put most of my life on hold for other people and other things, and I want to make sure that I want to make sure that I put at least myself forward at least once to do something that is for me. And I know that sounds selfish. And I know that sounds arrogant and egotistical. But I don't know how else to do it because I've very rarely do I do this. When I'm gaming or streaming, I very, very much will put, if I'm gaming with my friends, I will very much try and put them more at the center of what's going on and not myself. I will very much take a backseat role of what's going on in the gaming. You can tell I'm getting frustrated at certain points with if they're loot goblining and I'm getting way left behind, or if I'm getting the one who's getting down most of the time. But I still don't say much. I still pull back and let them spotlight it. Try and let the spotlight be on them instead of me. And I know that's hurting me and gaining from what I'm trying to do. But I'm trying. I don't know how to put myself forward more because I've always been told others come first. I don't know how to put myself first. And it's hard. When I do put myself first, I usually get the crap beat out of me. So this is me trying to put myself first and hope that I don't get the hell beat out of me. But knowing that I probably will. Time to stop hiding from behind the sunglasses. Yes, I know this is behind a really old, shitty GoPro. And I've got a nice Sony camera over there that I'm going to be using for my workout video here in a moment. But I don't have a tripod set up for it. Yeah, I don't know how to put myself first, and I know I'm really bad about it. I know that I have a really hard time with it, and it's not something that's easy for me to do. I've always been taught that I'm not. I was always taught other people are more important and you should take care of them first before you take care of yourself. Hence why I was always pushed off to do military instead of taking care of myself and going to college and taking care of taking care of myself to make sure I could take care of others, make sure I take care of everybody else. I was never taught how to take care of myself properly. So that's why I struggle with it today. That's why I'm struggling with it now. But hey, that's what this video is about, right? Learning to take care of myself, put myself out there. Anyway, if you made it this far, I'm hoping that the few people that are probably going to see this, because this video doesn't have that many, this video is probably only going to get seen by a few people. Let's face it. I only have a few people that are probably going to watch it. If you see it, share it out there. I really hope somebody does. Some of you do see this and share it out there. Help me get it out there, and maybe I can get it seen. Maybe people can help me share it, and maybe one day, maybe I can get it seen. Maybe I can be part of the Star Wars universe. Maybe I can be a part of it some way. Even if it is just doing voiceover, maybe if it's doing motion capture, maybe in some way, shape, or form, I can be a part of it. So, all right, I'm going to go in and get a workout done, then get home, start getting some stuff done while the wife and kids are away. So maybe I can get this edited and get it posted. All right, later.